Hey guys, welcome to Lucid 9G and it's Pranjal here. So today I have got a pretty nice deck for you guys. So we are playing Skellige with Ursine Ritual and we have also got Madoc in deck. Now the most important thing about this deck is that we do have a lot of control options, and on top of that we can actually even generate a lot of points. So it doesn't really matter if you are pushing your opponent or if your opponent is going for a bleed. You can actually counter both the situation pretty effectively with this deck. So just to give an overview of the deck, we are uh, running Neuromancy. Now this is a non-devotion deck, so Neuromancy is actually a default card in almost all non-devotion decks. So other than that, we have got Harald. Now the thing is, Harald is not really a good round 1 card, so this is to be played exclusively in round 2 or 3. Now other than that, we have got the obvious Ceres. If it's Ursine Ritual, you got to have Ceres and Shield Maidens. So this gives us a very nice 15-point play, plus it thins out our deck. And we have got Heat Waves. Heat Wave is like a super mandatory card with the condition of Mata at the moment. And we have also got Hjalmar. So the thing is that Hjalmar is not really that great in round 1, but we are actually running Bear Witcher, so which are worth 8 points. So once these 8-point bodies are in our graveyard, our Hjalmar plays for at least 8 point of damage, which is actually huge. So this is a pretty good card in round 2 or 3. Other than this, we have got Madoc, and for Madoc we have got bombs too. So we have got one Northern Wind, one Moon Dust, and one Dancing Star, one Summon, one Red Haze. So you can actually kick one of these out and put more Red Haze if that's what you like. So yep, other than those bombs, we also have got Mata. Now the thing is, we do have a lot of thinning cards in Neuromancy and Ceres, and we also have Mata. So by the end of round 3, you're gonna have all access to all the high provision cards in your hand, or if they are in the deck, then also with the cards like Mata and Neuromancy, you will be having access to all those things. So other than that, we have got Champion's Charge. Now this is that one card which I'm not really sure if we need this in our deck. So you can actually get rid of this and swap it with some other 7 provision cards if you want. Maybe gremist is a good shout out there, or maybe Skull is also a good one. So other than that, we have Blue Boy Lugos, which actually is a pretty nice card and it goes very well with our leader. We have got Decoction, we have got Maxi too. So at the end of the day, Maxi is still a 6-point body with a 5 provision, plus she also gives us the ability to see our deck, and if we don't really like the order, we can shuffle it. So yep, it's a good card to have. Other than this, we have got Bear Witchers. They're just good cards. We have got one Quartermaster and we have got 2 Brokewar Hunter. Now these are very good, especially if you are playing against Nilfgaard Lockdown. So these are your only options to initiate your Ceres and Shield Maiden play. So yep, that was like overview of the deck. Now the deck is actually pretty decent. You get around 60 to 70% of win rate with this. So yep, do give it a try. Plus you won't actually be disappointed with this deck. It's a nice one. So yep, that was all. Let's head into the gameplay and let's see how this deck works. Alright guys, so we are playing against a lockdown Nilfgaard deck. Now this is a pretty bad matchup and it's gonna be a tough one. So well, we are not really gonna play our Herald in round 1, so we may as well mulligan that. Now I think this is an alright hand. I mean, it's not really a good hand, but we cannot really break our Ceres here, so let's just stick with this. And on a brighter side, we at least have one Brokewar Hunter along with one Quartermaster in hand, so it can get even worse than that, so it's fine, I think. Now let's see what kind of lockdown deck he's playing. Is it a soldier package or it's a Ciri Nova and that bullshit. Alright, so I think, yep, he's playing a soldier ball Nilfgaard lockdown deck. So let's just, play a bit unit lesser. Let's see what he does with our Madoc. If he invocates it, I mean, he cannot really heatwave it as they are devotion. The soldier package is actually a devotion deck, so I mean, if he ends up invocating this, I'm actually fine with it. Or he can actually just lock it. Yup. So, you know what, since he played that directly, maybe he doesn't really have Ramon in hand. So that means he has got 3 more locks in his deck. And we have got 1 collar on board, so that means he has access to 4 more locks in total. So anyways, let's just put our mata down so we get Neuromancy. Now maybe we gave him 1 more lock there. It can be Van Mullem's Hunter. Alright, it's Master of Disguise. I mean, it's engine, so it's not really that bad of a card for him. So should we just play Dancing Star here, or should we play these cards to bait out his lock? I mean, there's a collar right on the board, so I don't really think we should be doing that just yet. You know what, let's just play Dancing Star. And let's see what else he plays. Alright, there comes Sergeant. So you know what, let's just put down our blue boy Lugos and try to bait out his locks. Yep, so I think he's gonna use his collar on this. Yep. Alright. Now what should we play? I mean, you know what, let's just play our Broke War Hunter now. Oh. Well, I kind of cheaped out there. I thought of using that ping before it gets locked, and now we cannot really play our Ceres next turn. We are gonna have to wait at least 2 turns. Alright. So at least, I mean, looks like he doesn't really have any more locks. Alright, so maybe he doesn't really know that they are row locked after patch 8.2. So anyways, we cannot really play our Ceres now as we are still waiting for that ping. Maybe, you know what, let's just play our Quartermaster here. So now we are, perfectly sure that we can play our Ceres and Shield Maidens play. Alright, so he kind of had 1 lock there. I mean, that's fine, we can actually use our Broke War Hunter for our Ceres play. Yep. So yep, that's 1 less headache. So this is usually, one of the biggest headache when you are playing against a lockdown Nilfgaard deck. Now we don't really have any units in our graveyard, so our Hjalmar is not looking that great. He has invocated our Ceres. Let's kill off that pesky engine. So we are still ahead. Alright, so let's see what he plays. Okay, Fangs. I mean, it's not really playing for that much anyways. Let's play our Mexi and let's see how our deck is. I mean, this is not really a good, you know. Let's put that at the bottom and let's hope that we drew into some good cards in the next round. Now, I mean, we cannot really commit either of these two cards as Heatwave is exclusively for Paul and Hjalmar is actually just 3 points. Okay. Alright, so the thing is, even if we play our Hjalmar here for 3 points, we are not really able to, you know, catch him. So, yep, I think we are just gonna take a pass. Now I don't really think he's gonna push us in round 2 as, you know, the soldier package likes to go long round. So let's remove champion's charge. So I mean, this is an alright hand, you know. I think he's gonna dry pass. We can just play our Bear Witcher, so in the round 3 we at least have, you know, 8-point body in our graveyard, so we can use our Hjalmar for 3 points. Alright, let's just play Bear Witcher and take a pass. So we are actually missing some good cards, right? So let's see if Maxi did some good work for us or not. Alright, that's good. That's not good. I mean, that's good. So let's Mulligan Squirrel. Alright, I mean, you know, this is actually a good hand. So if we need anything from this, we can actually use our Neuromancy. So yep, I think we are gonna stick with this hand. We do have Brookwar Hunter here, so I think we are gonna start with our Herald into Brookwar Hunter. No, I mean, this is gonna get logged, but that's the only play that we can make. So he has only played 2 locks, right? So he has got access to 2 more. Maybe not. So anyways, that's good news for us. So what can we play here? The thing is that I don't really want to go that tall against him. Maybe we can use our location for Quartermaster since he doesn't really, you know, lock our Brookwar Hunter. Yep, let's go for Quartermaster, as I don't really think he has locks, otherwise he would have definitely locked this, you know, Brookwar Hunter here. So he has already played 1 of his fangs, so if he has to, you know, kill our Harald here, he's gonna have to use his scenario. Alright, so Ramon for a sergeant here. Now I think we have to kill that, right? We do have a 6-point, you know, card in our graveyard. So let's play our Hjalmar and 6-point card and get rid of that. And we're not gonna use these charges on our Quartermaster just yet, as they make a very nice combo with Madoc. So, you know, maybe next turn if he doesn't really, yep, lock this. So let's play our Northern Wind on that sergeant, and now we are gonna use our Quartermaster and ping it on Madoc. So, you know, this is actually a pretty good combo, to be honest. Alright, now we can play our Bear Witcher.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
And we can even use our order on Madoc, as we are just losing 1 and we are dealing 3. Alright, so we are actually pretty ahead here. Yep, here comes Paul. So that's straight getting heat waved. Alright, here comes Usurper. What the fuck? So he's not really gonna use his order, I think maybe because of Madoc. I'm not really sure why he would do that. So let's use this, kill Usurper, use this. I mean, him not using that order effect of Usurper made this match very easy. So if he would have used that order, we would at least, we would be at 34 and he'll be at 32. He would still have lost, but anyways guys, so that was match number 1. Let's head into match number 2. So good thing is that we are at least having first say, so in case he doesn't really have invocation or tall punish, we can actually use our Broke Power Hunter to initiate our service. Don't really want Madoc in hand. Do we need Harald? I don't really think so. Okay, so this, I don't really want to break our service here, so we are gonna just stick with this hand. We do have one Northern Wind in case he's running his own, Madoc, which I actually doubt. So yep, let's just start with this. And let's see what he does about this. Is it a Yennefer's Invocation or a Vincent or Wilgefortz? Alright, so he not dealing with this card actually made life very easy for us. So at least we have actually thin our deck and we have actually made a 15-point play, so that's good. Now the thing is, we don't really have access to meta, so we don't really have access to our Neromancy, neither do we have access to to Maxi. So this is again the kind of matchup where the opponent just gonna put bricks in our deck and we are not really gonna be able to do anything, as we don't really as we haven't really drawn those cards that we need for round 1. So I think let's play this here. So I think this is a Ciri Nova kolgrim deck. So we are not really gonna use our Moon Dust, and we are gonna hold on to our Northern Wind too in case he has got his own Madoc. All right. Okay, so looks like he has got Squirrel in hand, and that's the reason, he's trying to put our Madoc in graveyard. So we are actually 16 points ahead, but alright. So I think we're gonna have to use our Moon Dust on this. Okay, so yep. What the fuck am I doing? So we should have actually clicked on Madoc before using that. Yep. So we lost, a lot of points there.
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead nobles.
Alright, so I don't really, think that he's playing his... So I don't really think he's playing his, Madoc, so we can actually use Northern Wind. Ah, man. I mean, I didn't even realize that this is gonna come. I mean, yep, it makes sense that, it is getting damaged, and we got one copy of that. Alright, that's, that's very interesting. So maybe we should have actually hold on to our Northern Wind. Anyways, let's play this, get rid of that. So at this point we are just gonna take a pause, as I don't really see how he makes so much points. I mean, he can actually use his Viper, which are Mentor, and they're gonna play for, they're gonna play for 13 points each. Yep, so we are just gonna take a pause at this point. So he has to make here 20 points. So at least he has to play 2 of these.
Your blade is just an extension of your will.
So we don't really have to worry that much about... I mean, that is not really enough. Okay. I mean, we can counter that via playing our blue boy. Okay, so the thing is that our blue boy Lugos doesn't really work. Yep. So I don't really see how we counter that. Do we have anything that plays for more than 8? I think we can go for Harald here. That's 9 points, right? Yep. So yep, I think we are gonna keep this hand, or I mean, we don't really need maxi, so let's mulligan that. Okay. I mean, look at the situation of Matter right now. Even after going 2 cards down, he's actually, he's actually going for bleed. So that's like what Matter has come to. So the thing is, if we go for Harald, I think Heat Wave is much more beneficial. So at this point, I think playing Blue Boy Lugos, or you know what, let's go for location onto Quartermaster, and let's see if this survives. I mean, at this point we're gonna have to go 2 cards. I mean, we have to play 2 cards to get those 20 points. I actually do want him to play at least 1 more card, so we are gonna get some value on our Blue by Lugos and on our Quartermaster too, and then maybe after that we can go for Heat Wave onto this.
Strike first and strike hard. For the clan! For Skellige!
You gotta dodge. You gotta have
Fuck's sake. Okay, so our blue boy logos kind of, ruined the value of our heat wave. I think that's kolgrim. So yep, I think he has a good pass here if he wants to take it. Okay, he still wants to play. So it's we go into another Witcher mentor, I think. Or it's kolgrim. Yup. I mean, it's not really gonna play for that much. So what should we do here? I think we are gonna have to first kill that.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Alright. Now I think we can go for Maxi. Yep, she's alright, I think. So this is a very bad hand, right? We don't really want this. So yeah guys, that is like what is bad in the meta right now. So the guy is just like 2 cards down and he can just play point slam cards like this, and he was actually he was so confident that he actually thought that he would win. So that's what is wrong with the meta right now. Heat wave is kind of good. We have one broke war hunter here, right? I don't really think I need. Okay, this is an alright hand.
We dance. For young is the night.
So next we can go for Harald. I mean, I don't really see how he wins here, as he has actually already played 3 of these. So I think that is all, and he has played his kolgrim. So at this point I think he has just tactics in his hand. Maybe we should have Mulligan Champion's Charge, as I don't see how this is gonna be useful. So the good thing is that we do have last say, right? Alright, Roderick.
Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
I mean, this is actually for kolgrim, right? We can, if he has got renew, that is fine too. We can get rid of this in next turn, and
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
so let's see what he's gonna play. Maybe another Viper Witch or Mentor. Yup. I mean, you know, playing against deck like these, you don't really want to give GGs to them. So we are facing against Skellige, and it's also Ursine Ritual. Now let's hope. I mean, he has got first say, so you know. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I think. So anyways, we certainly don't want Madoc in hand. Ceres is actually very nice. Now I don't really want to brick Ceres here, so I think we are gonna keep this hand, even though this is not really that great of a hand. Yep. So the thing is, neither do we have Mata, nor do we have Heat Wave, and neither do we have Neuromancy. So you know, not really an ideal hand for our first matchup, but I mean, you know. Oh, alright, so that is super annoying. I think we can actually play Blue Boy Lugos and then commit our leader. I think 4 points, yep. That will actually work pretty nicely here.
Time to face our fears.
Alright, so yep, that one leader charges for Ceres. So the thing is, that if we use that one leader charge, our leader will be kind of completely over. So I don't really want to put that 6 point, I don't really want to use that 6 point Bear Abomination in round 1. That doesn't really feel that good. So I think let's just play a bit unitless here. Alright, so Madoc is on board. So let's hope he doesn't heat wave that, as you know, we do have some bad bombs in our hand. So you know, if we have to get some good value on these, we do want Madoc to survive. Alright, he's bleeding our Madoc, and you know, I don't really mind it that much. So the thing is, we don't even have our Brokewag hunters in hand, and this is our only way of initiating Ceres without using our leader. And the thing is, he's like a warrior Skellige deck, so he must be having stunning blows and all that stuff. So that's why I don't really want to play this just yet. I mean, why the fuck did he even play it on melee? I just noticed this. I just noticed this right now. I think we're gonna have to play our quartermaster, and if he ends up killing this, then it is what it is. I mean, he's surely gonna stunning blow this. Yep. I mean, that kind of hurts. So what should we play here? I think we're gonna have to use our entire leader at this point. I mean, we can even use our bombs, but I don't really see our shield maidens surviving. So yep, that doesn't really feel that good, as we have actually unloaded our entire leader in round 1. Alright, good. So I mean, we are gonna win this match on even, that's pretty much clear. Or maybe he has got Ceres in hand, so that is actually a 15-point play. Alright, so he has passed. Yep, that entire leader con is, it doesn't really feel that good. I mean, we shouldn't even have used our entire leader on Blue Boy Lugos, as actually in the next turn we could have actually used Bomb to get rid of that boat. Yep. So that was like, a big misplay on my part. So anyways, we are again kind of missing some good cards. Do we keep Skrill? That's the question. Maybe. Now, bombs are actually pretty good, so I don't really want to mulligan them. Alright. So the thing is, we don't really have any first play here. I mean, we're gonna have to use our Neuromancy here. Right. We can use it for Maxi, which actually doesn't feel that good. Or maybe we can just dump a card. So looks like this is a devotion Skellige deck, so I don't really find much value of Squirrel. Or maybe he's gonna play that Blood Eagle, so maybe that was a stupid play. I'm not really sure here. Yep, so I mean, I think he is Devotion Warrior. So what can we play here? I mean, we have to bleed him, right? Let's play Moondust. Good. Till now, Madoc has actually came on the rows where we actually wanted him, so that's actually nice. Alright. I mean, Madoc getting killed doesn't really feel that bad. So the thing is, we don't really have any follow-up bomb for that. But it's fine, so we cannot really use Bear Witcher just yet. If we use, Neuromancy for meta, she gives us Hjalmar. Maximum here is 6. I mean, it's alright, I think. And I think he's gonna get a Gutting Slash or Stunning Blow. You know what, let's go for that.
We dance, for young is the night.
Alright. So the thing is, he hasn't even used his Ceros yet. So yep, we cannot really, go in round 3 without bleeding him here. That's just kind of like game over. Alright, I mean, maybe we should have kept Red Haze, as he's actually, playing some big units.
I'll cleave you in two.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. We had to actually play that next turn. Yep, I'm making a lot of errors here.
Which one of you wants to die first?
So I don't really want to commit these two. Maybe we can actually commit Heatwave, but we certainly cannot commit our Harald here.
I fear nothing.
Alright. I mean, we can play our Hjalmar here, right? So, you know, if we would have played this a bit nicely, we would actually be 3 points ahead. So I do want him to use his Blood Eagle or something, as you know, our squirrel is looking pretty dead here.
I love the smell of a burning village in the morning.
Alright, so I think that's okay. I mean, I have no idea why he quit the match, as you know, I don't really think that we were winning there.